Hey everyone, how's it going? Like Butter here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay, and this is from the brand new DLC that just dropped on December 1st for anyone who pre-ordered the game. If you didn't pre-order the game, don't worry about it, it'll be out a week later. This is the Battle of Jakku DLC that's completely free. Now, it features 2 new maps, 1 new game mode. One map is for the smaller game modes, and the other map is for the bigger game modes, including the new one called Turning Point, which is a 20 versus 20 massive battle on the planet of Jakku. The name of the map is called the Graveyard of Giants, so there's massive Star Destroyers, AT-ATs, AT-STs, X-Wings, TIE Fighters. There are so many, like, just pieces of rubble where this massive battle of Jakku went down. Now, this map that we're going to be playing here is called Goazan Badlands. This is for the smaller game types such as Droid Run, Drop Zone, Blast, any of the game modes that require 10 or less people. And then the new game mode called Turning Point, which I posted a video on yesterday, is, like I said, the 20 versus 20 massive fight. Now, I really like this map a lot. The only problem is it was really hard to find a match. Now, I'm not sure if it's because not that many people pre-ordered the game, or if there's people that didn't really know that it's out. But I played this on PC. In order to download this on PC, you had to go into your details on Origin and download it manually, which I thought was a bit weird. I thought it would just automatically download it. So maybe that's why there wasn't that many people. I have no clue. But this map is actually really fun for Droid Run. I can't wait to play it on Cargo and Drop Zone and maybe Heroes vs. Villains. I feel like Heroes vs. Villains will be really fun on this map since it's so compact. But this map kind of reminds me of Jawa Refugee a little bit. Refuge, I don't know. It's a lot of gunfights go on in the middle, and there's some cool spots on the outer sides of the map where the cliffs are that you can get on some good spots to see the droids and cover points on the map. Now, this was my first gameplay ever on this map, so I didn't do too hot. I think I ended up going like 29 and 15 or something. Wasn't a great kill death, but like I said, I was still trying to figure out the spots that people hide, because usually when you play a lot of Droid Run, you learn the spots that people sit to watch the points. So if you have, if you're going for a droid, you can usually check a couple spots and be like, okay, those spots are clear, there's probably no one here, and then pop your shield and go in and capture it. I want to hear in the comment section below what you guys think of this game, of this map, if you guys got a chance to play it or whatnot. I was using the E11 here, trying to figure out what a better gun would be for this. I noticed, especially on the Graveyard of Giants, so many people are using the pulse rifle. It's like insane. You're just gonna get sniped all day long. And I tried using the cycle rifle, but the cycle rifle, I don't know, it just didn't feel that right. Even though the map was completely open and pretty large. There's something about the cycle rifle that, even though it is a ranged rifle, it just feels better to use on small to medium-sized maps. I think it's because of the bullet drop. The bullet drop is actually insane. So you have to like lead your shot, and you have to shoot really high, which I like. I don't think that a sniper should ever go directly to someone if you're shooting at long range, but it's definitely a bit harder to use. So I was playing with a bunch of people who I think this was also their first time playing the map. So you're going to see a lot of people kind of running around, including myself, not knowing what I was doing. And there you go, the pulse cannon. That thing is so strong. Definitely something I might consider using on a map like this where it's kind of a little bit open. If you go to the center of the map, you'll see what I mean about open. But I'll do a commentary on the Graveyard of Giants as well. The only reason I didn't have a commentary on the gameplay that I posted yesterday was for the simple fact that I stayed up the entire night that this DLC was supposed to come out, and I thought that I was waiting for it, but I probably could have played it a long time ago. I just didn't know. I had to go to a Reddit post to find out that you had to manually download it. And Rainbow Six Siege came out that night too, which I've been having a lot of fun with. I'll make sure to make some videos on that for you guys. Rainbow Six Siege, definitely a good pickup. I got it for $40 on Cyber Monday on this website called Green Man Gaming. If anyone needs the link for that, just let me know. Because if you are interested in buying Rainbow Six Siege on the PC, I'm not sure if it's still 40 bucks. I'll have to check after this video. But anyways, we're going towards C here. Now C seems to be the easiest droid to hold. Now B is one of the hardest, and I think A is decently easy as well. So main strategy for this game, or for this map rather, would be to hold either C and B or A and B. And what you can do is you can eventually move on to the third droid. That's why I think a lot of teams don't really understand about droid run is if you just go and send one person to each droid, it's actually going to be really hard to hold a spot because you're going to be fighting like a 1v2 or a 1v3 unless you can outplay them, of course. So I noticed that the easiest way is just to get cap 2 and then kind of have one person watching one droid, have two people floating in the middle, and then have like 2 or 3 people pushing the last droid. And then once you cap that, you can kind of float in between the middle and do whatever you can. So I'm really excited for this DLC to come out for everyone, because hopefully by then there won't be that many people, like, or there will be more people searching for it, so it won't take forever to find a match. But let me know what you guys think. I think the map looks super cool. Looks gorgeous as always. I mean, that's expected when it comes to a dice game. I think I get salty here. Did I kill this guy? Yeah, look at that. I hate that so much, dude. The CA-87 is so frustrating. I understand, like, it's supposed to be like a short range, high damage, like shotgun, sort of. But there's some times where I get one-shotted when I have 100% health by that thing, and I just don't understand. Like, it won't be close range whatsoever. It'll be like, for example, say here where I am to C right now, and I'll get one-shotted. I'm just like, wait, how? I could see it doing a lot of damage, but one-shotting me from there? That's insane. They also did an update. I don't know if you guys noticed this. They did an update so that when you spawn in on Droid Run, and I don't know if this is for other game modes as well, I'm sure it is, there's actually a time where you can't move, and then everyone releases at the same time. I think that's really good, because what used to happen is the people who were first into the game, who had the better connections, the faster connections, would be able to instantly just jetpack to the closest droid, and if you had a slow connection, you would always be at a disadvantage because you would spawn in a little bit later than everyone else. And they made it so that there's kind of a wait period even after the main lobby, so I think that was a pretty cool update. Now, word out is that they nerfed impact grenades. I'm not sure if this is true or not. I've noticed impact grenades being a little less of a problem recently. So if they did nerf those, hopefully we can find some patch notes soon on what they updated. But I would definitely love to see the impact grenades nerfed in the DL44. We all know the DL44 needs a nerf. And my suggestion for the nerf is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is reduce the damage close range from the DL44 from 50 to 45. Now you're probably like, Drew, how does reducing it by 5 damage going to make a difference? And it's a huge difference. When the gun does 50 damage up close, you only have to hit them 2 times. But if it does 45 damage, you have to finish them off with that third shot. So I think that's a really, really good solution for fixing the DL44, because the DL44, right there, what is that? What are those? Like, come on, man. There's no way that thing should one-shot me from there. Oh, it's so frustrating. I blame the Jawas. I blame the Jawas. That's what someone said in my stream. I was like, oh yeah, that's the weapon that they shoot R2-D2 with in the first movie, A New Hope. Anyways, if they nerf the DL44 a little bit, it has no problem. Like, medium to long range, it sucks. And I think that's why they made it so strong up close. But even then, there's people running around on the new map, the Graveyard of Giants, which is open. It's as open of a map as it can get. It's just open sand dunes of, like, rubble from AT-ATs and a bunch of other vehicles just laying in this massive desert. And there's people still using the DL44. It's actually crazy. One more thing that I want to talk about before this game this gameplay's done. I've been seeing a lot of toxic people in the chat on Battlefront, and makes me pretty sad to see so many people be so negative towards a game like this. Now, I understand, you know, there's people who played the old Battlefronts that are extremely disappointed with the amount of content that this game holds, but you also got to remember the quality of how everything looks. Now, I understand it's frustrating, okay, guys, but the worst thing you can ever do is just constantly be toxic. Now, if you watched my last video, there's someone just absolutely baby raging in the chat the entire time, just crying, I think I'll get a refund, and this DLC sucks, and they can't fix the servers, and just blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. It was unbelievably annoying to deal with, and I just wish people in the Battlefront community were a little bit more constructive. Like, why can't we just be constructive and be like, listen, DICE, you know, this game is awesome and all, but we're missing some content. We really need some free DLC from you, and if we get free DLC, it'll help the longevity of this game, and maybe people will give it a chance again. And I think if we were like that, instead of, oh my god, DICE, you suck, and this game sucks, and you killed Battlefront, and wow, my pussy has sand in it. If you, like, instead of being like that and we were constructive, maybe EA will throw DICE some extra bones and be like, listen, you know, let's get some free DLC going. You know, you never know. That's what they did with Battlefield 4. I think, was it DICE LA? They just started throwing out free DLC because they really didn't have a choice because the game was dying. Dude, I feel like we can be a little bit more positive here. It's actually insane how many people are baby raging in the chat, but I just wanted to tell you guys that because I enjoy this game. I like it. There's nothing worse than having someone crying in the chat nonstop. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this map. It looks cool, doesn't it? It's like a canyon. It's kind of like a canyon with a bunch of AT-ATs laying in the sand. It gives you that small map feel, but also some open gunfights in certain parts of the map. So we're fighting here for the last point, which was C, and we got it and we won. So GG's to everyone. It was a great time. Can't wait to play more on this map. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop the video a like, and I will talk to you next time. Peace out, everyone.